Hello, hopefully you are watching this video toward the beginning of the semester so that you can be well prepared for your culminating assessments at the end of the semester. I do want to speak briefly about both of your culminating assessments so that you have time to prepare for them and you start to collect information as needed throughout the semester. If you go into Blackboard and click on Course Content, the last folder that you have, let me go ahead and get there. The last folder that you have is called Culminating Assessments, and you'll see that it will only be open from August, or that it runs from August 2nd through August 4th. When you open up this folder, you'll see that there are two assignments in here. The first one is a Philosophy of Teaching Literacy statement. This statement is due by 12 noon on Friday, August 4th. Many of you may have written a teaching philosophy either as part of your teaching experience, as part of an application process, or as part of your coursework, and so on. Teaching philosophy is a way for teachers to express their philosophy, their beliefs about pedagogy, their beliefs about teaching and learning, and their beliefs about how a classroom should run. When someone reads your teaching philosophy, they should really have a good idea of who you are as a teacher, how you teach, and why you teach that way. For this course, we are only going to write a component of that larger teaching philosophy. We are going to look at your philosophy of teaching specific to literacy, specific to reading and writing within your classroom. So if you've written a full teaching philosophy before, I strongly encourage you to go back through it and find the pieces that are specific to literacy and use that as your starting point. If you have not written one before, that is okay. When you click on this link, it will a document will come up with some questions to get you started. So how do you feel students best learn reading and writing? How do you feel students best acquire language? What are your personal beliefs and philosophies around the learning of literacy? How do you assess literacy? What technologies do you use in your literacy classroom? And so forth. So I put some questions in there to kind of get you thinking and to brainstorm about your beliefs with teaching literacy. As you go throughout the course, I strongly encourage you to take notes and collect information from each of the modules that you might be able to include in this Philosophy of Teaching Literacy statement. It is due at the end of the semester, but it certainly should not be started at the end of the semester. With that said, this is not a long paper. 1 to 2 pages is the required length in your normal Times New Roman 12 font, normal margins and everything. But I really want you to have a very clearly organized and concise statement, yet I wanted to thoroughly explore each of those areas that we're focusing on this semester. If you have questions as you work on that throughout the semester, certainly reach out and let me know. Okay, and I will send out reminders throughout the semester. The second culminating assessment is your final exam. The final exam is a similar format to the quizzes that you have taken or will be taking all semester long. It is multiple choice. It is based on the content from the chapters and the module projects that you are working on. It will be open from Wednesday, August 2nd, just after midnight, until Friday 4th at noon. You may complete it any time in that window, but you must choose 2 hours to work on it. You have to complete it within that sitting. Okay? And once it hits 12 noon on Friday, it will automatically submit. So I strongly encourage you not to wait until the last minute to complete that final exam. Okay? Your exam grade and feedback will be available by 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon. It will probably take me longer than that to grade as efficiently as I can. Again, if you have any questions about either of these culminating assessments, just send me an email or set up a time and we can certainly meet and chat about it.